Good evening, everyone. You're listening to RedPill78. I am the corruption detector, and this is your Red Pill News. This is a very, very special presentation tonight, you guys. My friend White Hat, Sombrero Blanco, is joining me in a celebration of one of the most valuable anons to this movement, and I don't say that lightly. My good friend Methods has been more than just a friend and a compatriot and a digital soldier in this war against the cabal. He means more to me than many people I could name, and it's my pleasure to be able to do this program tonight, to be able to celebrate him and his legacy. We're going to be right back with all of this after a quick word from my sponsor, guys, so don't go away. Is anyone out there stuck on a gift for the holidays? Well, here's your answer. Imagine if you had received a personal invitation to invest $50 in Uber when it was a startup. On IPO day, you could have made $248,250. That same $50 invested in Amazon before it IPO'd could have made you over $7 million. Mike Markula was Apple's first angel investor, and on IPO day, his windfall was already up by 220,552%. But that's when Apple was only worth $1.8 billion. Think about how much Markula's net worth grew as Apple blazed a path to becoming the first $1 trillion company in U.S. history. And without him, iPhones, Apple Watches, iPads, and other devices we use in our daily lives may have never been invented. Look at these surprising returns from these popular startup companies. Some earning 583,264% revenue surges. What would you rather be? The angel investor or the IPO investor? The choice is clear as day. How would you feel if you could lock in a ground floor opportunity in the hottest startups this year that everybody's fighting over? Fortunately, Shark Tank's Robert Herjavec and his team of ultra-successful angel investors are here to help deliver angel deals with life-changing upsides delivered to you on a silver platter. Watch the free video at www.getangelrich.com or click the link in the description to see how you can participate in these potentially lucrative deals before the mainstream even finds out about them. Once again, that's www.getangelrich.com. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight. You can see I'm all settled in by the fire on a comfy Sunday night. Got my smoking jacket on. I might even vape on camera tonight. You guys, like I said, I'm so pleased to be able to be here to do this. If you don't know who Methods is, then I highly suggest that you go and check him out on Twitter. Methods, in my opinion, is one of the premier sources for information on the internet. In the Twitter sphere, certainly. Now, many moons ago, before I was even RedPill78, I was on Twitter as a different account. And Methods and I just came across each other one day. He retweeted something of mine, I started retweeting something of his, and I realized that if I was going to go get my news on Twitter someplace, if I was going to look for a reliable source of information, it was going to be on his account. And, he was already a big account back then. He had over 10,000 followers, something like that. Now he's almost at 75,000 followers. And at the time, I was used to, checking out big accounts and looking into their information and seeing if it was somebody that I could trust. Not expecting to get a follow back or even having my stuff retweeted because I was just a nobody at that time. But so he tweeted me out and I sent him a message after he followed me and I said, "Hey man, I really appreciate it. I really like the stuff, the work that you're doing." And we just instantly became friends. We started talking, and then I got into making my own shows, and I didn't even consider the fact that maybe he was watching me because I was totally using his tweets in my videos. I was like, this is great stuff. This guy knows what he's talking about, and I want to see if I can get this information out to more people, even though he was already a big account. And he told me that he loved the work that I was doing, and I got to tell you, that meant so much to me because I respected this guy so much. And it blew my mind that someone of his caliber would look at what I was doing and would be interested in watching what I was putting out. Right now, I do believe that Mr. and Mrs. M are sitting at home on the couch, getting comfy themselves, and watching this program right now. Now, before I bring our good friend White Hat in, I just want to let everybody know how this is supposed to work tonight. I've already had a couple of people send some super chats, and I do appreciate that. And I want to let you know that if you do decide to send a super chat tonight, every single one of those super chats is going to benefit Mr. and Mrs. M3. A couple months ago, they had a tragedy befall them, something that's going to kind of impact them in a serious way. They're going to have to move. And based upon the situation that they're in, they are finding themselves in need of, the good people like you guys and like myself, people who are willing to help out. And so I wanted to do this show here with White Hat so that we could show Methods how much he means to us, because he almost had to quit doing what he was doing. And a Twitter without Methods is not any place to be as far as I'm concerned. So before we bring in White Hat, just remember, if you want to donate, everything that you donate tonight is going to go straight to Methods and his wife. And if you want to donate so that YouTube doesn't take 30%, you can find Methods' PayPal information in the description of this video. So I just want to suggest that everyone go that route, because it will be easier. It'll go straight to him. All right, you guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and bring in my co-host for the evening. That would be Sombrero Blanco, White Hat himself. How are you, White Hat?
Hey, RedPill. How's everybody doing out there?
Yeah, I hope everybody's having a wonderful Sunday night. This is a time for celebration and a time to think about the things that we are thankful for this holiday season. And our friends and loved ones, I can't imagine anything to be more grateful for. How was your holiday?
It was great. Like we discussed before, I start my diet because I ate so much for Turkey Day. And everybody knows, you always have those leftovers that are even better. So it was great. It was a good time. How about you?
Yeah, it was great for me. We ate Thanksgiving dinner. We've been just hanging out all weekend. And, we were talking before the show, and you said that it was time to go back onto your diet. I'm just fully off of my diet at this point, not even caring what I eat. So I'm going to be thinking about it a lot more during the week, though. Whitehead, are you a mod yet? Because I could have sworn that I made you a mod here months ago.
I don't know. I mean, I don't even really own a computer.
Can you do me a favor and send a chat in here so that I can make sure that you're a mod? Because I was so certain that I had made you one. Yeah, if you're not, then I just want to make sure that you're there. Is SpaceShot76 here? Listen, I want to say thank you to all of my mods who are here tonight. I know that this is a surprise thing. I didn't want to tip Methods and his wife off to the fact that this was going to happen until right before it did happen. So, yeah, Jojo K. What's up, Jojo K? Good to see you. Glad you're here. I think I saw Crystal Lynn earlier. Any of my other mods that are here that I haven't said hello to, thank you very much. So, I was thinking, guys, we could tell stories. We could sit around the campfire and tell stories about, there we go, White Hat. Yep, okay.
Hey, Red Pill.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, everybody in the chat, do me a favor and type the letter M just to show Methods appreciation. That would be awesome. I appreciate it.
Yes, yeah, go for it, you guys. Do that. Type the letter M if you love Methods. So, yeah, that's funny. Somebody's... We have competing live streams going on right now, but that's fine. That's fine. We know that the best live stream is here right now on this channel because we're talking about my buddy here, Methods. And now, you guys, I did try to do whatever I could to get Methods on the program tonight, all stealth. I told him we were going to talk about something else entirely, but his wife is on vacation this week, and so he's got a code of ethics when it comes to taking care of the home life, which is something that's pretty important. So I totally respect that. But the thing is that they are watching at home right now, you guys. So like I said, please consider donating to Methods and his wife so that they can take care of their moving expenses. It costs a lot of money to move. Thank you very much, Siren C3. Love the show and love Methods, along with SpaceShot76. I love you, SpaceShot76, as well. I didn't see your name in the chat, but I hope that you are here still. Also, Daddy Crab says, thank you, Red Pill. Thank you for that, Daddy Crab. First two super chats of the night, all going to benefit Mr. and Mrs. Methods. So White Hat, why don't you tell us your story of how you met Methods?
Well, I'll do everyone a little better, a little treat there. So I've been in the government for a while. I work for a three-letter agency, and I used to watch Space Shot and um, Red Pill 78, and I kind of lurked around just to see what this Q business was about. And as I got into it, I started seeing a lot of truth and a lot of similarities as far as what they were saying on the Chan and in the in your videos. And I really took a hold to you. So I reached out to Red Pill and let him vet me to let him know that I was legit. And then once I started to chat with you, I started of course, like everyone else, you see methods all over the place, and especially in your videos.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey man, this guy's cool, that and I can tell everyone, listen, I wouldn't befriend someone so lightly, because not only is it embarrassing to be with a bunch of people that are lying to you. um I also could lose my job. Just you just have to be real careful. And so I got on a little chat with methods, and I didn't tell him who I was at first. And then we once I kind of vetted him, and kind of felt him out a little bit. I reached out to him, let him know who I was, and I can tell you everything that he does is vetted, you guys. And that's what I meant by taking a chance, being friends. Is you listen, Red Pill and Methods takes several hours to vet the information that comes out. And you guys, especially Methods, when he tweets, he always makes sure he's precise, and he will not say or do anything really off the cuff. He never really endorses anyone. He's that serious, and so you should take him serious. I put a tweet out that mentioned that information, or along those lines, that you guys vet your information. And 10 minutes later, I got followed by General Flynn.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah. So I mean, people are watching. People know that Methods is legit.
Yeah, General Flynn doesn't even follow me, so I got to be honest. I was a little salty when that happened, but good for you, though. And here's the thing. This is another way that I look at the information that Methods puts out, and I know it's another level of legit, because the heavies are following him. We've got Tom Fitton, okay? We've got James O'Keefe. We've got Dan Bongino. So, all of the people in the, these guys are on the edges of the mainstream media, but they are still in, a different light, I think, than myself or than the people on YouTube. And they follow Methods because they know that the information he's putting out is top notch every single time. I like to play around a little bit more. I'll talk about things, in a speculative manner. But I always tell people, if it's not verifiable, I mean, like, hey, this is cool to think about, but Methods, he will only talk about something if he has the ability to go ahead and put it through the ringer. Pretty impressive. So it's been a wild ride, you guys. I mean, to think that people like us, people who like to think, people who like to research, can just show up on a platform like this and put something like this together because we care about the quality of it. We care about getting people good information. And without people like Methods, then it would not be happening at all. I'm so appreciative for everything you do, brother. It would, that when I first heard that you were not going to be able to tweet anymore, that you weren't going to be around, I got bummed out. I mean, like, there's only so close you can get with people in this anon world. But Methods is probably my closest friend out of anybody in this area.
Right. And think about this, though. A lot of us use Methods as our freaking news source.
Yeah. Exactly.
I mean, you can't go to anyone but you guys, because, you know, like Q says, you are the news.
That's right. We are the news, and it's something that we all take seriously. You know, Methods puts out some great information. I was just looking at his Twitter feed from today. He's got a tweet from the Speaker 2018, also somebody I greatly respect. This is a great video. Did you see this, White Hat? The guy pulling up to the woman driving down the street, and he tells her that someone vandalized her car because there's a Hillary Clinton sticker on the back.
I tell you what, it's a smart individual. I think maybe I'm related to that guy. I don't know.
Yeah, could be. Well, you guys, I was thinking that, you know, you can also put some of your own stories into the chat. Maybe we can do a call-in. People can call in and say how it was that they found Methods, maybe some of their favorite memories of things that he's brought up. Anytime we've got posts from our favorite Anon, we know that he's going to be covering it. He's going to be one of the first to get it out there. He's always scouring the boards, making sure that he brings the information to people who, you know, maybe don't know how to get there or don't have the time. You know, April Mendoza, thank you very much for that super chat. Appreciate that. Benefiting Methods, $5. That's excellent.
Hey guys, listen, there's over 1,700 people watching and only 74 likes. Y'all hit that like button. Please.
Please, guys, do appreciate that. If you like and share this video, then you'll help us get the information out to more people. We know that I've heard from a lot of people that they're afraid that once things change on the 10th, December 10th, things are supposed to change a little bit here on YouTube, and people are worried that all of us conservative channels are just going to go away. But I'm, you know, hoping and praying that that isn't the case. I'm really trying not to think in a negative way like that. I don't like to believe. I think that you have the power to create your own reality. You can influence it in any way. So by focusing on the good, the positive, those are the things that I bring into my life through the power of God. And let's see here. We did have another super chat from Brett Hildy. Thank you very much for that, Brett. Do appreciate that. Also, WitchyPoo22. Good luck, Methods and family. God bless. Thank you guys for that support. We really appreciate it. I know that Mr. and Mrs. Methods do as well. Yeah, that's right. We had some Tom Fitton memes that I wanted to go over in case you guys didn't know. So one time on our Discord server, we were talking about fun stuff to do, and one thing that came up was the idea of Tom Fitton memes. And Methods really spearheaded that whole operation, and because of that, I think that's why Tom Fitton ended up following Methods. God's Guy and Gina Girl says, love you, brother. God bless. And thank you for that, God's Guy and Gina. And you guys, after this show tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, there is going to be another live stream over on God's Guy's channel. That is going to be starting at 9 p.m. Eastern time, so please do go check that out. I think Space Shot's supposed to be around for that. White Hat, oh man, look at that. White Hat bringing it with the $50. Great work, Methods. You guys, yes, and I do have a BitChute. I just need to actually start publishing on there. Sometimes I don't know if people realize how much time it takes just to post on YouTube. You guys, we said we've got about 1,700 people watching right now. Just think, if every single person in the room tonight donated $1 after the 30% take for YouTube, you know, we'd have over $1,000 to donate to Methods. So
that would be epic.
I know, and I know that not everybody is in a position to donate and to help out, you know, but you know, I myself have donated, of course, not through YouTube because I know just sending it directly to Methods PayPal, but if you guys need any help with that PayPal, it is in the description of this video. And Andrea Vermeulen gave $20 for Methods. Love you, RP. Andrea, love you too. Thank you very much for that support. Thank you to everyone who's donated so far. Amy, $99.99, couldn't figure out how to PayPal him. Well, that's fine. Amy, we appreciate that. We appreciate your generosity. Thank you very much for that. And let's see. I'm just trying to find some Tom Fitton memes because I know they're on here.
He really, the thing about it, Tom Fenton really enjoyed it too. It was hilarious.
Yes, he did. He was even sharing some of them. That was great.
Right.
Tom Fitton. Tom Fitton is another heavyweight here in this arena. Absolutely love it.
Yeah, he loves being the heavyweight, especially with those mediums,
Yeah.
medium t-shirt.
One of the fittest truthers I've ever seen. Tom Fitton. I've often wondered how much time every day Tom Fitton spends in the gym. Oh,
Yeah, he's in there. You can tell by his teeth. He's grinding his teeth, man.
Fitton is a beast. That's right. So you guys, once again, if you're just joining us, tonight's program is all about a benefit for Mr. and Mrs. Methods. They have some unexpected moving expenses, and everything that is given here tonight in the terms of a super chat is going to be given directly to Methods and his wife. If you don't want to donate through the super chat because YouTube does take a 30% cut, then you can go to the PayPal link in the description below. Methods is truly one of the hardest working Anons out there because he's pretty much tweeting all day, every day. And at the same time that he's doing that, he's getting incredible information directly from the boards and bringing it here. He's also doing his own original research. One thing that he doesn't necessarily talk about, but I'll go ahead and talk about it because I've seen it happen. Methods is a super honest guy, all right? Anytime that he has information that he vets and brings to the table here, it's always original research. And if it's somebody else's research, he is going to highlight that fact. He's going to notate that. We just had a couple of quick super chats. MoroBay72 says, thank you, Methods. And NS Gaming says, where we go one, we go all. Thank you, Methods, for everything you do. Hope this helps, brother. Thank you, guys. Thank you both. I do appreciate that. And I know that Methods will as well. But that's not always the same level of respect that's given to him when it comes to his research. I've seen on quite a few occasions people take his research and pass it off as their own, not giving him any credit. Even some big names, let's say some celebrity names. Meow Meow Kitty Poop says, please never stop seeking and sharing the truth. Your work impacts so many people, more than you know. This is to RP, Methods, and all the honest players in the truth movement. Thank you for that, buddy. I appreciate that. And Heavy says, helping a brother out. Thank you for that, Heavy. XR Penis says, here is one for me and one for someone unable to donate. All right. Thank you very much.
Wait a minute. What's Did we just say XR Penis?
XRP is a cryptocurrency. So it could be Highness, XRP, yeah. But I mean, I
get all these kids and they try to do this spell I cup crap all the time. Sorry,
yeah.
I was just making
Sue Randall, thank you for that super chat. Ben Schwagel says, great show with Zen. Maybe Methods could look into the link between the Illuminati bloodlines and the Serpent Seed and start calling them by that name. Thank you very much, Ben Schwagel. We appreciate that. Denise says, I've got a bit of a crush on Tom Fitton. Denise, I think it's you and half the women in the truth movement probably. Because it is all over the place. Tom Fitton. You can't walk through a door on Twitter without seeing a picture of Tom Fitton until you're trying to find one. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for helping out. Oh, look at that. This is a retweet of, look at that, White. This is your first appearance on the program. Methods retweeting your first appearance on my program here. This is from back, this was in November, early in November that he tweeted this, but this was from almost a year ago.
Yeah, start the stream at
57 minutes.
111 billion hours later. Yeah, 57. That's right.
57 minutes. Yep.
That's pretty good. I'm sure I sound like a redneck then, just like I do now.
That's right. Now, I saw somebody saying something about Venmo being free. PayPal is also free as long as you select friends and family. And when you're donating to someone like Methods, you can legitimately say that it's going to friends and family. And it doesn't cost you or Methods anything at all. Janet Black, thank you very much for that super chat. Oh, my mom, real RedPill78 mom says, M3thods, you rock.
Awesome.
Oh, she's got a good sense of humor. I love that. Love it.
Hey, so also, you guys, I mean, think about this too. It does say in the Bible that God puts leaders where they are. And so you got to think God placed Trump in his place. And here we are. We're the digital soldiers. I mean, that's not just coming from Flynn. You got to think this was almost destined to, for us, it's divine,
intervention.
Here we are, a community, this huge community out here, doing God's will and keeping America safe the best way we can. And methods is a big part of that. I mean, it's more than just a gimmicky thing, you guys. So, I mean, I'm just saying, it's the real deal, and method is definitely the real deal.
Yeah, and and I've never talked publicly about what I went through to vet White Hat, but okay, I'll tell the story of when I first met you, bud. So you had contacted me through email, and you said that you worked for a particular agency. And I was like, okay, all right, let's see. Because I get a lot of messages, and sometimes it's just people that just want to, they want to say something, or they want to, they want to start up a conversation, or maybe they think they have a tip, or maybe they actually do have a tip, but it's difficult to go through and vet all that information. Well, he sent me proof positive, showing me exactly who he was and what it was that he did. So I knew immediately that this was a source within the government that was a good guy, a white hat, somebody that I could trust. And so that started off a beautiful friendship right there, too. Dale Bercier says, I can only red pill in my immediate sphere. Keep up the great work. You are greatly appreciated. May God bless you all. And Jennifer Small says, did you see the former USA Today writer on vaccine dangers killed with 2 shots to the head? She died last week. I read about that late last night. Yes, very, very scary. And I think one of the reasons that many people in this line of work like to remain anonymous, because they want to maintain that life. They do not want to end up on the Clinton body count. But yeah, very scary. People who speak out against vaccines are oftentimes targeted, and people who speak out against the pharmaceutical industry in general, they're always in danger. Let's see. So some of the best stuff on Twitter, in my opinion, it comes directly from Methods. I've seen a lot of original things that he's been able to find, and it boggles my mind if people don't know who he is, because when I think about Twitter, I think about Methods, and I think about, I only get notifications from a couple of people. Because there's so much happening on Twitter. It's very easy to get lost. It's easy to pick your phone up and then find yourself there 6 hours later, and you've got no time left to do anything else. So I have notifications on for just a couple of key people, and Methods is one of those people, because whether it's a meme, whether it's a video clip, whether it's a post, any of these things, I know it's always going to be quality content. Puggy's number 2 frog gives a thumbs up. Thank you for that, Puggy. Bob and the Drone says, supporting the Patriots. Thank you so much. Looks like several people have sent to Methods through PayPal, you guys. Thank you very much for that. Dr. B, thank you for sending that. I saw a couple other people do the same thing. Just remember, guys, if you send it via friends and family, when you go to send the money through PayPal, you send it friends and family, and there's no fee to anybody, whether it be you or whether it be the person you're sending the cash to. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to make up the full 30% from the Super Chats tonight. So I'm going to commit my donation to Methods to be the 30% that YouTube is going to otherwise take. So whatever gets donated to Methods, whatever you see here on the screen, this is the actual amount that's going to go to Methods. Diana ODO says, thank you very much for that, Diana. Appreciate that. And what about 91? I don't know what 91 means, so we're going to have to figure that one out. But yeah, I saw a really interesting clip that Methods got of Devin Nunes speaking with Judge Janine. He suggested that the things that we're hearing about the upcoming IG report, that they are being leaked by the Black Hats, that the Black Hats have like an incorrect copy of the IG report that they were given so that they could go ahead and leak it, and then they would know exactly where the leaks are coming from, and then when it actually drops, they will be completely unprepared for that. Have you heard about that, White Hat?
No, I haven't heard about that theory, but that's definitely not surprising if you have something like a canary trap. It does not also surprise me that Nunez is behind the scenes making things happen along with the administration. I've seen it firsthand, you guys. I'm telling you.
Is there anything going on there that you can talk about right now? Any talk around the water cooler that you're able to discuss with us?
Yeah. So what you just mentioned about the IG leaks, the word on the street is that the first one was real. The FBI lawyer situation is legit, but then anything you've heard after that is a bad guy situation. Um, and you
Do you
have to
mean
forgive
do you
me.
mean the idea that there's not going to be any arrests as a result of this IG report? That no one is going to be held accountable criminally?
Right. And yeah, just kind of muddying the waters a little bit, making it seem like it's going to be nothing. And at least that's the word on the street.
Okay.
And obviously, I'm not in there with them, but I have talked to, some people here and there, and they believe the first one was legit, but everything after that is meant to numb everyone.
When he said that, it really resonated with me because the things that have been coming out recently, I can't believe it. I can't get on board with it. You know, that FBI lawyer, the changing of the 302s. You know, we were talking about that, and we thought that was a leak by the white hats, by the good guys. Now, Elise also donated. She said, I enjoy listening to you, Red Pill, every day and look at Methods tweets every day. Love you both. Well, thank you, and I love you as well. JM says, much love, M. Thank you for that, JM. Casey Anand says, stay strong, Methods, dark to light soon. Awesome. Thank you very much for that, KC. Louisiana Patriot says, this is from my family and I. Also want to donate in Jackie Kovac's name. God bless you and prayers for your husband. You really touched my heart paying it forward. Awesome. Thank you very much for that, you guys. What the heck is a Twitter? Twitter's what we're looking at right now.
Yeah, so I just saw someone in the chat ask me where I'm from. It is a Southern accent. I am a Southern gentleman, but I did not go to college in the South. I went to college in the Northeast at a very prestigious college and stayed down in the South with my family.
Excellent. I saw a couple people asking for Methods PayPal. It is in the description of the video, but I just put it into the chat box right there. Yes, IG can't prosecute. IG can only put forth criminal referrals, and then it's up to the DOJ to prosecute. But I do believe that the IG is going to be putting forth criminal referrals because the behavior that is being looked at in here, the abuse of the FISA court and everything else surrounding that, is too egregious to not have anybody criminally prosecuted. Janet Blank says this is for some of then 30% charge. Okay, this is for some of that 30% charge. Thank you very much for that, Janet. Do appreciate it. So yeah, I mean, I don't personally think that the country can heal until we see people being held accountable. Baby Yoda, absolutely love that name. Baby Yoda, I heard you love me. I didn't even read the message. Yes, I do love you, Baby Yoda. Beaver0231, the Lord Jesus Christ is always with you and also with you. Appreciate that. Karma Anon, appreciate all the hard work, fam. Thank you very much for that, Karma Anon. And XRP, Ness, nobody killed Epstein. That's right. I don't think Jeffrey Epstein's dead, if you want to get down to it. Baby Yoda, if you guys don't know what that's about, there is a new streaming service which has a Star Wars television program. It's called The Mandalorian. And if you have been upset with what's happened to Star Wars since it was purchased by Disney in the last several years, then go ahead and watch The Mandalorian because it's a glorious return to form. Have you happened to catch The Mandalorian yet? Whitehead?
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Oh, God, I love it so much.
Like I'm a gym rat, but listen, I'm a nerd through and through, and Star Wars and all that is. I mean, I couldn't miss it. There's no way. It's pretty on point. I like it.
Oh, it's so incredibly good. You know, I think it does a great job of giving homage to what's come before it without just blatantly ripping it off, like The Force Awakens did, or what I'm expecting The Last Jedi to do. I'm really bummed out with what's happened to Disney Star Wars, what they've done to it. Oh yeah, NS Gaming says, also, Epstein didn't kill himself. That's right, he certainly did not kill himself.
So I can tell you that what some of the folks I'm around talk about.
Oh, I would love to hear that.
So the word on the street, rumorville, is that Epstein is dead. That you should listen to the gentleman that spoke on Fox News about what he found. And the case is still ongoing, so a lot of people aren't coming out and talking about it.
Yeah.
Because we could get in trouble.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure he's dead. But of course, the picture didn't help that rumor.
Yeah.
The picture looked like Anthony Bourdain, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah. The only thing about it was that Anthony Bourdain died in France. So when people were suggesting that was Anthony Bourdain being brought into that New York hospital, that just didn't resonate with me. What do you think? What do you think about that? Because it certainly did not look like Jeffrey when you compared his face and his ears.
No, it just, come on, man. Everybody knows that that wasn't his ass.
Yeah.
Excuse my language, but it's kind of like if I'm about 6 foot, 6'1". If I tried to jump off a stupid little bunk bed, trying to kill myself with a freaking toilet paper, it just wouldn't work. So come on, guys, you use, with the cameras out, and then now you've got some of the guards getting in trouble. Let's use a little common sense here.
I think it's pretty clear that whatever happened, whoever that was, whatever the description of what went down is not what happened. I think that Dr. Michael Baden is onto something. Obviously, he would know. Ann Summers says, "Methods, you have helped me understand, and bringing illumination to our darkened minds is what we're meant to do here." Nick L. says, "The man, the myth, the methods." Thank you very much for that. Do appreciate that, Nick. Thank you, everyone who's donated so far. At the end of the show, I will try to do, actually, what I'm going to have to do is actually add these up and then give people a total on the next live stream. So make sure that you guys tune in next week, and I'll give you a total on what we're giving to Methods. Is True Reporting here? I just saw somebody say that they love True Reporting's channel, but I did not see Thomas in the chat. Just Cause says, "Gravity bends light. Why we see our curve? Why we see over? Oh, gravity bends light. Example of why we see over the curve." Okay, I hear you there. And
I was actually thinking about inviting Space Shot on here, and I got so busy with the holidays. He's a good buddy of Methods, and I think if you guys like Space Shot, I think Space Shot, and I don't mean to speak for him, I'm just going to assume, but I would assume that you can see that Space Shot covets Methods as well. It's not only just us, it's other channels as well.
Yeah. Space Shot, if you're available and you'd like to call in and tell us some of your fond memories of Methods, then please, I would really love to send you the invite. And somebody asked that I not do a particular type of show. I just want to be very clear that what I'm interested in doing on this program is presenting interesting ideas and the people who believe them. The people who come on my show and their ideas do not necessarily reflect the beliefs of myself or my program. So I am not any one type of show. I am a show dedicated to learning and finding out the truth. And we can't find out the truth unless we ask questions. And I think that also means asking some uncomfortable questions at times. We've got to ask questions that help us get to a different understanding. And it's not necessarily going to be something that I actually subscribe to. But I think that by having a dialogue with people that, maybe we agree on some things with, but not necessarily everything, I think that it's healthy for us. Gino Haddad, thank you very much for that super chat. And then also for Lisa, she says, "Love and prayers to Mr. and Mrs. M." Thank you very much, both of you, for those super chats.
Healthy debate is always great.
Yeah.
That's kind of a saying I always say. You can't debate a lot with liberals, but if we can debate amongst ourselves, we're that much smarter and that much more wiser after.
Yeah, definitely. And I'll be quite honest. Some of the most interesting people that I've ever met, they had different ideas than I did. I don't necessarily want to live in an echo chamber. I don't want to only talk to people that believe the exact same thing that I do. So I think that we are, it is just a good thing for us to be able to have a conversation with people and to determine, what our own unique ideas are. I think that it's healthy. So let's see. I did see that True Reporting is here. True Reporting, love you, Thomas. Thank you for showing up. Thomas and I did a great show on Saturday night, you guys. We had a lot of fun. It was a good time. I had a really good time. Anytime Thomas comes on the program, I love to have conversations with him. And he always makes me think. Space Shot, I did.
One of the first ones I checked out too. I never really reached out to him. He doesn't know me too well, but he's definitely one of the originals I checked out too.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I was watching Thomas well before I started making my own program. And getting back to how I started doing this, I was inspired by Methods. I saw what Methods was doing, and I was trying to figure out what I could do to help this movement. Because of the work that I was already doing, I just wasn't putting it out to as many people. And I thought, hey, I bet you that I could make videos and I could find an interesting way to do this. And SpaceShot76, big shout out to SpaceShot76. He definitely helped me at the very beginning, helped me get my channel out. Steve Kakakios says Methods is fantastic. Thank you for that. And RJ Landry, thank you very much for that super chat. Thank you very much, guys. We appreciate that.
Yeah, there's been some chat here going, listen, guys, Methods is still on Twitter.
Yep.
He's doing okay. We're just, here to pay it forward and to help a brother out. It's Thanksgiving, it's Christmas time, all in one. Let's do something for one of the greatest anons think about this, you guys. If there's a movie or a documentary or a book that's ever written, that Methods is probably going to have some sort of influence on it. So help a brother out. This is important.
Yeah, I'm in a position here to be able to help out because I get monetized by YouTube. I don't know how long that's going to last, but as long as it does last, I want to be able to help out my friends. Methods provides a lot of information for me to be able to use on the program. Jennifer Small says, can Methods find out what's wrong with Biden talking about his hairy legs, kids jumping on his lap, either sick or a clone? Yeah, I can definitely say that one of those things is probably true. But my whole point here is that Methods puts in a lot of 12-hour days just researching and bringing the information to the people. He's not monetized by Twitter. Twitter, he doesn't have sponsors. That's something that I'm hoping in the future we can get Methods back on YouTube, and maybe he can have his own channel, and we can get him built up and give him a different platform to be able to bring information out. So
right. So what I do is on the cyber side of the government, and you guys, I'm telling you, like you just said, the stuff that he does, the research and the detail. People are getting paid top dollar for that crap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's that good, and so I definitely think he deserves it.
Yeah. We have another super chat. Kimberly Bogan, hey, what's up? One half of the Bogan clan. Best of luck, Methods, and the missus. Keeping on. God bless Team Bogan. Love you guys. Thanks for that. Dale Bercier says, my contribution to the Methods. Thank you very much for that, Dale, as well. I sent let's see. There is no beef between me and Nemos. That's a rumor created by him. Yeah, no, I know there's no beef. I don't know who said that there was a beef, but yeah, no beef going on here. Abel Delta, really cool how all of you came together. You guys are kind of like my family now. Where we go in, we go all. Thank you, Abel. And DN Sievert says, when I was just wiping the sleep from my eyes, I found Methods in Red Pill. Love to all. Where we go one, we go all. Deborah James Robichaud says, greetings from Canada. Thanks for all you do. Thank you very much. Tell Methods to turn up his microphone. Methods is not on here, but let me see if I can't turn up White Hat's microphone. White Hat.
Are you guys having problems hearing me? Are you guys not hearing me well?
I don't know. Everybody, can we get a 5x5 on White Hat's audio?
Here, I'll say something funny, and you guys tell me if you can hear me. If Biden put his mouth near my fingers, he'd get throat punched. Y'all hear that?
I saw some people asking questions about my robe. This is my comfy lounge jacket. I got it just for the idea of doing these fireside chats which I'm going to start doing in the future. Let's see. Oh, we did get another donation here. Barry Divine77 says, love methods. Great guy with prayers going out. Female version is Q Blue Sky Q. RT'd by Sydney Powell, Maria Bartiromo, Lisa May, others with their own solid research too. That's right. And Barry Divine is going to be coming on the program here before too long, and as well as is it Q Blue Sky? Is it Q Amy sent me something like that? Anyways, White Hat is about 5 decibels lower than Red Pill. Okay, let me see if I can't drop my own decibels. Let's see.
Maybe they're just making fun of the way I talk.
No, it's possible. Mine was turned up.
You know, I'm just messing. They can make fun of me all they want.
All right, testing. Now, okay. Well, it should be good, you guys. If we can get another... Yes, I need a pipe. I tried to go get a pipe today, and I couldn't find one on short notice. Yeah, no problem. Hey, Wheezy Girl, glad you're here. No problem. They are doing the audio and buffering, tired old troll. Also, slow chat, please. Okay, yeah, I can throw on the slow chat. We've got over 2,700 people watching. For people who have just joined us, this is a Methods Appreciation Hour. We're going to be on the air for another 15 minutes. Any money that we raise tonight is going to be going to benefit Mr. and Mrs. M. They have some unexpected expenses coming up, and Methods does this work full-time, and he does it for free. So this is White Hat and I's idea to go ahead and pay it forward to help our friends and hopefully ease their minds at this time of the year. I mean, who wants to worry about this kind of stuff when it's Thanksgiving and Christmas, you guys? I mean, this is not what people want to be dealing with, and he hasn't stopped tweeting. His wife, supports him in this endeavor because she knows how important this is. Mrs. M, thank you so much for being there as a source of support for our friend, because this is some dark work, you guys. What we have to go through on a daily basis, the things that we have to research, the things that we have to look into, it can weigh heavy on your heart if you're not careful about it. So thank you very much. Diane Rain 1 says, who doesn't love methods? Awesome young man. Love the robe, RP78, but prefer you wear your cat. Too cute. Oh, I'll be wearing my cat tomorrow. Don't worry. She'll be here. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No. Somebody just said Kip Simpson is a good reporter, and I've watched Kip for many years. I like Kip. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was just laughing my butt off here. Somebody said, just make sure you're not smoking on a hunter's pipe.
Oh no.
I'll tell you what, that joker. I saw something on Twitter saying that he was telling people he was broke and bankrupt now. I'm like, bruh. You got all that money on the low because you're dad, and then this view does not reflect the government. And I'm just saying, this is my opinion. This dude is something else, man. There's something wrong with him, man.
Hunter Biden is a very troubled man. I've talked about this before. I think the problem for Hunter is that he's never had to deal with the consequences of his actions. He's always been able to rely upon Daddy, Uncle Joe Biden, make sure that he takes care of him. If something goes wrong, he calls his dad. He gets everything cleaned up. A normal person turns in a rental car with a glass pipe in it with drug residue inside, and they are going to get picked up by the police. They're not going to make it home that night. But Hunter Biden, he just calls Joe and everything's fine. Von Z says, strength and peace to Methods and his loved ones. Thank you very much. And then
what happens when you get baby mama problems? Now he's got baby mama problems. Ooh. Now he's done.
Yeah, I heard that that young lady in Arkansas was a dancer, shall we say, and I was not surprised to learn that. I mean, with the kinds of extracurricular activities that Hunter is involved in, why was he going to Arkansas? He was going to party, basically. Katrina5527 says, thanks, Methods. Thank you for that, Katrina. Thank you, everybody, for being here, you guys. I do appreciate it. Don't forget to check your notification bell and make sure that you are still notified every time I put a video out, you guys. I really appreciate all the help with liking and sharing helping me get these videos out because we know that the algorithm is stacked against myself and people like us. Let's see. XRP Ness says, let's do a GoFundMe to get Trump on the face of Mount Rushmore. And my name is French like Juicy Smollett. JK, it's a D joke.
Juicy Smollett.
Juicy Smollett. Okay, and then we have Patricia Furlong, love RP78, Snarky Linda, True Thomas, but doesn't care for that one channel right there. And that's fine. Everybody, this is America, you guys. And that's why we have such a variety of things to watch on this platform. It's too bad because it was really beautiful at one time, but now we are where we are. Igna Hicks says, if it wasn't for independent political content creators, we would all be brainwashed blue. Thank you, Methods. You are appreciated more than you know. Thank you for that, Inga. And Kathy Rennick says, we would like to see Kirk of his Kirk's Law Corner interviewed with you on RedPill78. I am not familiar with Kirk of Kirk's Law Corner. If you want to send me the information, RedPill78 at protonmail.com. I am happy to speak with Kirk. Let's see. Also, Deborah P. says, Joe was using his wife's fingers to fix his dentures. I saw that. A little bit disturbing. Love to Methods, where we go one, we go all. And then we've got Ohio Knights with the $2. Thank you very much, Ohio Knights. And Chris Shine. Pay it forward, people. Give what you can. Something. You guys, I appreciate everyone who has donated tonight. I know that this is going to make a tremendous difference at the holiday season here. Once again, I'm going... Oh, Kimberlyn says $117.45. Wow, thank you so much. Yep, and I'm just going to remind everybody, I am making up the 30% that YouTube's going to take. So that is my contribution to help out Mr. and Mrs. M at the holiday time.
Thank you, guys. Awesome, you guys. Y'all are kicking butt, man. Hey, just real quick, somebody asked why was it Kushner's office is at 666 in New York? I would say dig on who owns the building and when it was owned versus when they showed up.
Didn't Kushner change the address?
That I don't know.
I had heard that he changed the address. I
don't know that you would be able to.
Really? Okay. Also, Elizabeth G says, God bless Methods and family. And Gary D. Van Rossen Jr. says, love you guys. Thank you for that. Wheezy Girl 10. Absolutely. One. Thank you very much for that. And then Hey Jude says, thanks for all you do. Where we go one, we go all. Thank you so much. I thought that that Kushner had bought it so that he could take it out of the hands of the cabal.
It's possible. What I'm saying is to answer the question that somebody had in the chat. Go dig and find out. If they actually own it and they own the naming rights, or they own. The thing about it also too, you got to realize, is that a ordinance? Is that is that something that, he would be allowed to change, or, who knows? I mean, but that's just something to dig on. Don't make us, assumptions.
Yeah.
He's doing some pretty stinking good work, and I don't attribute him to any sort of, devil worshiping crap.
Yeah. I don't think that President Trump would give Kushner the cachet that he has if he was going for that kind of stuff. Dale Bercier said, God bless you and Methods. Seize the Day 9/11 says, thanks for Methods and all his hard work. Silly Boar says, for Methods, great follow on Twitter. Thank you for all you do, guys. Annette Walls, thank you for that super chat. All right, and I just want to remind everyone that after this stream, there is going to be a live stream on God's Guys channel. So if you don't have anything to do after this, as long as you're able to check in and hang out with God's Guy and the crew, definitely go over there and check that out. Filled with Hope says, love Methods. He's in my prayers every day. Season of Miracles. Thank you both for doing this for him. Thank you for that super chat. Appreciate that donation. And yeah, guys, we are approaching the 9 o'clock hour. We've only got 7 minutes left. So if you do feel it in your heart, you have the ability to donate, please do consider dropping a super chat in there or going straight to Methods PayPal. The link for the PayPal, the email for the PayPal is in the description of the video below, but we are also going to drop that into the chat box right here. Let me just get that pulled up. It's very easy. It's just his PayPal is methodspaypal@gmail.com. So you can go there. And in case anybody doesn't know, if you send it as friends and family, then there is no cost to you or the recipient. Valerie Payne, $20. Thank you very much for that, Valerie. We appreciate that. Very generous. Thank you to everybody who has been able to generously donate tonight. And I know that everyone is not in a position to financially help out. That's fine, because as long as you are here, as long as you're helping out by liking and sharing the video, watching the videos through to the end actually makes a huge difference. I know that not everyone is able to, but the more that you are able to watch the video, the more of the video that you're able to watch, the more it tells YouTube that the videos are worth watching. Now, also, looks like IAB32 says, I will be donating $300 via PayPal after I go to the bank. Well, thank you very much, IAB32. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's incredibly amazing. I'm sure that Methods really appreciates it. I can't wait to speak with Methods after we get off the air here and see what he and his wife think about this. Mrs. M, I hope that you're enjoying this program.
Yeah,
What was that?
No. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, I hope that Methods and his wife are enjoying the program, hanging out, having a good time. Brianna Eves has dropped the link to God's Guys show right here. I'm going to go ahead and share that as well. And it looks like Elizabeth G has donated $8 Canadian. Try this again for Methods. Love your work. Thank you very much for that super chat. Appreciate that. God's Guy and Gina Girl. There is the link to their program, which is beginning in 5 minutes.
Awesome. Glad everybody came. We really appreciate everything.
Yeah, this is awesome. For an impromptu stream on a Sunday night, we've got 2,549 people watching. You guys, please do leave a like on the video before you go. Elizabeth G, again, try this again for Methods. Love your work. Thank you very much, Elizabeth, for that double super chat for Methods. We appreciate it. Now, I just want to, close out the show by reminding everyone that what we're doing here is about truth. It's about justice. It's about actual friendship, okay? Methods fights for truth and justice, and Methods is a true dear friend, and if it wasn't for him, there would be so many people still in the dark. I have people telling me that, that watching my program woke them up, and that's a mind bender for me. It's difficult for me to say that out loud. But if that's the case, then I am so proud and honored to be able to have provided that service to help people out. And I know that Methods has done the exact same thing. iPod is here. Hello, Sir Patrick Mack. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Do appreciate it. We're doing a benefit for Methods. Douglas McCarthy, $2 for Methods. Thank you very much, Douglas. We appreciate that super chat. Yeah, iPod is another great channel. Definitely somebody to check out if you have not seen him before. He does incredible investigative stories. Adam Hartley says, thank you and Methods for all the hard work you do for us and our great nation. God bless America. Thank you very much, you guys. Appreciate that, everyone. So, White Hat, Ed, do you have any big plans this holiday? Anything else coming up here before the end of the year?
Hey, you guys, listen, absolutely. We've got the beginning of December coming as far as the IG and everything that's about to happen. I want everybody to stay sharp. I would wait on all the rumors until the actual IG report is out, and maybe Red Pill, reads a bit of it here on his show. I would like to make sure everyone again knows that Methods and Red Pill vets everything. And of course, I vet things myself before I let any of you guys know anything. And I retweet everything that Methods posts usually. I chose Sombrero Blanco as my Twitter. And I'll, between Red Pill and Methods, I mean, that's really all I'm going to be retweeting. And it's going to be very important for you to listen to Methods and listen to Red Pill in the next few days when this IG report comes out, because there's going to be a lot of spin. I'm going to tell you now. And it's going to be a very difficult time depending on who says what and what you hear. Just keep your eyes on us, and we got you covered.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I appreciate that, White Hat. This is something I take very seriously. We've got several new super chats to go over, you guys. Lots of them coming in here at the very end. Let me see. Where was it? Here we go. Adam Hartley says, thank you and Methods for all the hard work you do for us in our great nation. God bless America. B-Tech Vendetta says, PayPal gave me problems, but Methods has $17 coming. Q Patriot for Life says, best I can do right now. $10 is very generous, Q Patriot for Life. Thank you for that. Vicky Richardson says, you guys are my news. Thank you for that, Vicky. Ben Schwagel wants to know if iPot can do an interview with Zen Garcia on the Serpent Seed. I think you'll be interested. Jim Thompson says, thank you, Red Pill and Methods. God bless all you Patriots. KB, thank you for that super chat. Red Pill Doc says, check out the cover of February 1997 George magazine. Okay, will do. And then Ahani Love says, may God bless you and your families. Where we go one, we go all. Candy, Danny, Berrigan, Fernandez, Berrigan says $4.99. Thank you for that super chat. Tracy S. says, please pray for the families who've been divided over supporting Trump. I can totally get on board with that. All right, you guys, we have reached the end of our regularly scheduled broadcast. So I just want to say once again, thank you so much, Methods, for everything you do for us, everything you do for the movement, everything you do to lift us up on a daily basis. We appreciate it so much. And more than anything, thank you for your friendship. White Hat, thank you for being here with us tonight. Thank you to everyone in the audience for being here. Thank you for your donations. I know that Methods and his wife will appreciate it. As always, this has been RedPill78. I am the Corruption Detector, and this was your Red Pill News for Sunday Night Livestream Special Methods Appreciation Edition. Good luck, everyone, and God bless. And one more super chat. What would Audrey Hepburn do? Keep up the great work. All right, you guys, take it easy. We'll see you next time.